What's going on, guys? Eric here. It's Killerfox Show. Here to talk to you guys about 7 Days to Die. Now, I've been playing this for a while now, so I think I can render a verdict, even though the game is actually in early access mode. For those that don't know, 7 Days to Die is basically, the way I've described it to a lot of people, it's Minecraft combined with DayZ. As you can see right now, he's digging holes. It's literally Minecraft. You can make tunnels and stuff. Now, what's cool with this game is it's physics based. So if you're digging a hole and you try to go underneath, if there's too much weight, it'll collapse. There's been times where I made like a second floor and I didn't have it set enough to counterweight before, and it's given in and I fell. It's actually pretty hilarious at times because I was sitting there playing 2-player, and we were building a bridge to connect two buildings on top of the ceiling, on top of the roof, and the bridge that I was about to make, it broke from underneath me, and I died because I fell. A lot of stories. But basically, with this game, you're going around collecting resources, trying to survive. What's with DayZ, the DayZ tie-in is you have to worry about food, water, temperature, so you can't be out in the middle, especially in desert biomes and stuff like that. So you gotta watch what you wear because they'll make it too hot, too cold, whatnot. Because there's winter biomes as well. And then you gotta worry about your thirst because if you're getting too hot, your thirst is gonna go down a lot as well, which kind of sucks. Because especially right now, because it's still early access, it seems like you overheat too much at times. Because there'll be times where you can experience heat stroke, and then that'll kind of slowly deteriorate your health. And the biggest thing is really just setting up your bases. It's like you can see right now, it's very Minecraft oriented.
Yeah.
Because on top of, once you get the wood frame, then you have to build wood on top of that, which you'll probably see here in a second. He'll probably kind of repair it, or not. He's just gonna walk away from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very collecting resources, going out and doing stuff. Why'd he drop his wood? Yes, as you can see too, he's fortifying it, because you have to do that before you start walking on it, because it's a weak wood frame and it will break really easy if you have a whole bunch of people walking on it. Because I've ran into that instance before. So what's cool is you can see how he's making it wood framed. When you have more materials like iron and forged iron and stuff like that, you can re-fortify that wood frame even more and put iron on it, make it just really tough for the zombies to destroy. So it's very upgradable. I'm not really sure what he's planning on doing right here. Maybe having a little outpost in the middle of the road. But yeah, gathering resources is vital. The crafting system is pretty cool. Kind of Minecraft in a way, where you have your recipes and stuff like that, how much wood is considered enough. What's cool too is you don't have everything unlocked right away. You have to find schematics for certain things. So, there's crossbow that you can't craft unless you find a crossbow schematic and whatnot. Very in-depth, especially when it comes to crafting weapons as well. You can find weapons on the map depending on, where you're at. You can go to a gun store. There's gun buildings and stuff like that. Hopefully there's a better chance to find weapons and stuff. It's very, very cool. Zombies are very overwhelming at times. You don't want to just go picking fights with zombies in this game, because what they do is they can stun you, and when they stun you, you basically can't move. And just imagine you can't move, and there's 3 zombies. One of them has more health, does more damage, and then you have a zombie dog coming at you too. Yeah, I forgot to tell you about the dog. Yeah, and then there's a zombie dog after you too that is fast, and you can't move. So you're oh shit. And so you're trying to like back away and trying not to die. And it gets pretty intense. Like that's why I was getting mad the one time where it's like, really, you're not gonna come help me? It's like I don't want to get stunned. Like I don't want to get stunned right now. I've gotten pretty decent at handling the zombies. There's really lot of like guerrilla tactics that you have to do with them. If there's a big group, you want to try to separate one and work on them, one at a time. You don't want to just run in there thinking that you're, playing any normal zombie game and can just slice and dice them. Because they do take time to kill. But what's nice is you can stun them too by like, if you have like a club, you hit them in the like aim for the head.
Yeah.
You can make them stun or even knock them down on the ground to stun them. And then from there you can be like, okay, if there's another zombie, take out that one while that one's on the ground, and vice versa. It's a great game to play with friends online. I think you can have up to like 16 people in a server, I believe. And then it's very DayZ-like. They'll spawn wherever on the map. And then what's cool with this is, I know they probably won't show it on here, but when you're on the players list, you can have allies. You can like request to be an ally for somebody, and it'll show them on the map. So you can track and like keep track of where your friends are. Another thing too, there's single player. With the PS4 version that came out, it's actually split screen, which is pretty cool. Obviously, still in early access, there are bugs. A lot of bugs still, just because what's cool is PlayStation, Telltale Publishing actually published it for the PlayStation because PlayStation doesn't have an early access, program. So people are kind of confused from this game because they think that it's a full-fledged game when it's not. So people are kind of comparing it wrong. I know on IGN completely bashed this game, saying it's garbage when it's still early access, and the game's actually pretty fun. The first night I spent with it, I spent all night. I stayed up and I just played because it was always like, oh, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do this, kind of like really like Minecraft and discovering what you can do with it. Because in my server, I'm actually thinking about doing like an underground tunnel system, connecting points of like interest of where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
But I'm scared to do that because, like I said before, like the physics system.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like tunnel underground and like have something collapse underneath me. Because that would really, really suck. So I'm like looking into that. But the game's fun. Like it's really fun just chilling, playing with friends. Because that's really what I've been doing most of the time is just playing with people with this game. It's $30 right now on PlayStation, $29.99, whatnot. I don't really have too many bad things to say other than the bugs. Like it'll freeze every now and then. The frame rate will just kind of like freeze for a second. Other things too. It's closed the game out every once in a while. When you're playing split screen, that's when the bugs really appear because sometimes whoever's in a menu, the other person can't get in a menu for some reason, and vice versa. Or if you're both in a menu, you're kind of stuck in that menu. Like really weird glitches, which is kind of understandable with an early access game. In the state of it's in right now, even though I do have a lot of fun with it, I think I would rate it. I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
The core game is fun. Even when you're playing by yourself in the single player mode, like, because there's difficulty settings. Zombies at night will run, they'll walk during the day, so it adds that whole tension of, oh crap, it's about to be nighttime. Right. I should get to my base. Every 7 days, you're probably not going to see it in this. There's a blood moon, which it'll spawn a unique zombie variant that's more powerful and has more health, which gets pretty crazy. There's just a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, you're hunting, gathering, stuff like that. great game overall. I do recommend it for people. Just keep in mind, like I said before, it's an early access game, so you are going to encounter glitches. PlayStation's just not used to having, early access games. People are going in this game thinking it's like a full-fledged release when it's really not. I will probably end up doing some Let's Plays of it in the future when I get more people to hop back on it. I know it's pretty quick, but I just really wanted to talk about this game because it's very underrated. People are bashing it just because it's early access and it's not the prettiest looking game, but it's fun as hell.
Yeah, gosh. Maybe graphics update would be
Right, like
nice.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like maybe down the line they'll do something. And see, let's scroll through here. This guy looks like he's You see, this is his like first day playing. I just kind of want to show you guys. Let's see if there's a one where it's like further down the line. I'm gonna say day 7. Oh, okay, here we go. Day 7 Horde. Let's see, it looks like he has a huge base. Oh, that's just a town. So yeah, like you're going to town. Towns have more chance to spawn a lot more zombies and stuff like that. Oh wow, this actually looks around the area that I was at before. It's pretty cool. You're just going around. You're like really just like a normal like zombie apocalypse, just trying to survive and find shit. And why can't I find any?
Oh,
there's a crawler. Those things are tricky because when you're in like a field and there's like tall grass, sometimes they're hard to spot, like really hard to spot, and they can sneak up on you.
Huh.
This guy must have his like zombies set to low because I don't like hardly ever see any zombies. Well, anyways, like I said, 7 Days to Die. I'd recommend picking it up. I'll probably do some video play of it soon because for some reason I guess people can't make this game look interesting in their videos, even though like I've encountered a lot of interesting things happening before. So, until next time, have a great one.